All right, guys, what's going on? I got something different. Finally got something different. This is a lot better than I thought that I would be able to get. I was looking at a TRX4, but this is a pretty built out rig that I got off Facebook. So it's based off of an SCX10 3. I believe the axles are, I don't have all the information, honestly. You guys are going to have to help me. The only thing I changed was the body because I didn't like it. It was a competition body. I got the Wrangler. I still got to put a whole bunch of designs. I want to put lights everywhere on this thing. I want to put a back rack. I got to come up with a design on the sides. But for right now, a Wrangler in Desert Tan. And I'm going to kind of go through what's already been done on this because there's quite a bit. So right off the bat, it has Proline Hyrex tires. So I believe they're softer in the front and a little bit stiffer in the rear. I believe you want softer tires in the front for climbing, for your angle. I honestly don't know, so I'm going to need some help. But I believe there are different foams in the tires just based off feel. So the rears feel stiffer, the front feel looser. Also on beadlock metal rims, it's on portal axles. And then the big thing is it has a negative G V1 chassis. So the SCV1 carbon fiber, low center of gravity chassis, pretty baller, pretty badass. It has a Reefs 422 HD servo. This thing is super nice. It's awesome. A Castle Copperhead ESC, like a 10th scale ESC, and a Holmes Revolver 1800 V2 motor in it. This thing sounds so crazy. I'm not used to this crawler stuff, but from what I gather, there's a ton of tuning, and with the drag cars and everything, a ton of tuning is kind of my alley. So been loving it so far. The only things that I've really changed is I got new batteries because the guy that was selling it to me, his batteries were puffed like crazy. So I got some CNHL 100C 1500 packs. I got 2 of them off Amazon. They're great. CNHL is a great brand. I also cleaned up the wires, sheathed them, just kind of cleaned it all up a little bit. And I haven't really ran it. The only thing I've done is a set of stairs, and it made it up. So that's shocking to me. But I'm super excited to get this thing out. It's kind of going to be the maiden voyage of not only the body, but the car for me. So if you guys have any tips, tricks, what should I do? If you have suggestions for racks or lights, or how do I run all the lights, different channels, blah, 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 competitions, anything. I am all ears for this because this thing is super badass, especially for the price I got it for. Same price as a TRX 4M for this. So killer deal, and this thing is so cool. So I'm going to take it out right now, kind of show you what's going on. I obviously know basically nothing of crawlers. I've only watched a couple videos, but I mean, it's sick. So far, just running in the garage, testing it out, making the body. This thing is sick, and I can see myself getting really into it. So definitely stick around because the drag, the X-Max, the infraction, now the crawler, like this thing is going to come with a bunch of tuning and a bunch of accessories. I have a whole plan for this thing. So if you guys like it, share it. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment and tell me what you think, what I should do, how do I get better, blah, blah, blah. I'm willing to learn. If you know me from my drag videos, I like the struggle bus, and I'll be on the struggle bus. So whatever. If you guys can help, send me some help. But let's get this thing out. Let's see what this can do. First rip. Everything is just first time anything, basically. Let's get this out. It sounds so sick. Okay, I'm trying out a new mount for the GoPro. It's going to be on the controller to see what we can do. But I got this little section. And it climbs up with like no problem at all. Completely holds. This thing is actually badass. don't know if I can make it up this. Oh my god, I can. Let's see if it'll hold though. Holds fine. I don't know what degree angle that is. I want to get a angle finder. But that'll be on a later time. This is just finding out what the car will actually do. But as you can see, I am not a driver yet. It walks up just completely fine. No problem at all. I am in a dog park, so there's a lot of dogs, but just to find out what it does, like, let's see if I can manage something here. I don't know if I can. I can't. So that Holmes revolver motor, I know nothing about this, but it seems crazy. Like, the sound is nothing I've ever heard. And it feels like it builds torque, but that's as slow as it'll go. Actually, I can probably go slower. That's as slow as I can go. On a downward slope, and it holds fine. My hands are completely off, holds completely fine. This thing is crazy. There is also, I never mentioned it, but there's titanium bars down here that I completely forgot about, because this thing has so much done to it. But imagine it with a bunch of lights. I think it'd be sick. Oh! Let's see if we can get up this big section here. Dude, it's walking up, no problem. Literally no problem. If we can control it on the way down though, without it flipping. It is sliding a little bit. This is where it's gonna, shit. So as you can tell, there's a bunch of suspension stuff that I can do to it, a bunch of tire tuning, a bunch of motor, gearing, just everything. It's basically the drag car without going fast. And knowing all the suspension tricks of the drag car and everything, like, this is right up my alley now. Dude, look at the flex. I don't know if it'll climb this, just because it's hitting those bars now. Let's see if I can make it up. I don't think it will. Look at the amount of flex. Oh my god. I think I can make it. Oh. What is that, like 20 flips already? It just goes up this, like, no problem. I can completely hold it. It's fine. I feel like already this thing is kind of out of my wheelhouse, and it's definitely past my learning curve, but it was too sick to say no to. Oh, I'm gonna flip here. So I obviously got to trim the body a little bit, shake it down. Dude, look at the tires. That's crazy. Okay, can we make it off of this? Sick. I think let's go to another section of rocks, probably over there. But so far, thing is sick. Sounds so cool. Now that we're over here, I do want to mention that I wanted this thing to be waterproof. Now the Castle Copperhead is waterproof, but the Holmes motor isn't. So that might be a problem running in the snow. I'm obviously not going to drench it, but I want to take this thing everywhere. Whether it's raining, muddy, whatever, I want to take it everywhere. So if you guys have an option like a waterproof, I'm thinking I like the revolver motor because it seems like I can build that torque. So I like that, but I want a waterproof solution. Like this motor is super good. It's super smooth, super stable, but I want something waterproof. Now, obviously we're gonna do the light bars, like everything. This thing will be completely decked out. I have a light bar on the way, but I want something waterproof that I can take it in the snow. Oh, there's a hole there. Oh no. Damn it. I didn't know there's a hole. So, like I've said, I've only watched like a handful of videos on these. I really haven't looked into it because I was never sure on which one I wanted to get. But the Axial SCX10 was a choice anyways. But then once I seen this with the negative G chassis, which I didn't know of. Geez, this climbs right out of it. I didn't know of until I started researching it, and I went, that's actually kind of crazy. So I had to pull the trigger on this. But the Axial SCX10 was one I was looking at anyways. But the TRX4, all a bunch of stuff that I was looking at. But it's so expensive, and this one was just the right price. I don't know if I'll actually be able to get up this. Probably here is a good line. But I know like reverse is points docked. I'm not sure how the point system goes, so if you know, send me a comment on that. Because I want to, like I said, learn this stuff. But I know like reverse and flipping and going through gates. Basically all that I know. But I want to get into it. I'm pretty sure there's like a time limit, but again, no idea. Let's see if this will do it. I don't think so. Pretty sure this is like a chassis twister right here. Dude. That's insane. Look at the flex in this thing. That is so crazy. Now this does have elastic bands that the previous owner did. I don't know if I love those. I'm sure they're there for a reason, seeing the spec of this vehicle anyways. Negative a million points. But I don't know what they're necessarily doing right now for this truck. So again, if you have a suggestion on that, let me know. Nailed it. Let's see if we can just make it over this big rock. I feel like it's going to be absolutely no problem. It's just the flipping on the end. I don't know the best way to get this done. See if we can kind of slide slowly. And power. Oh, it's so smooth. Next bunch, I'm just going from rock to rock to rock to rock all the way down. Just seeing if I can do it. I feel like I can make a course out of this, honestly. But it is a dog park, so I don't want to mess with dogs. Okay, let's try and get this line. Now that angle right there, I don't know if it loves stuff like that. So I feel like I can like side load it maybe. then it gets too far up, and that's why I want to find the angle finder, like a digital angle finder, and get that so I know roughly what my angle is. I might be able to get it here as long as that left tire keeps on. There we go. Dude, I don't think a TRX4 could do that. That's pretty insane. These tires seem to be really nice. And like I said, I think they're like a dual stage, 2 different types of foam. So this guy that was doing it before clearly knew what he was doing from my perspective. I think game plan for this, we're gonna come up here, come all the way around, hit every single rock, up that, and then down that, circle back. Oh, a little bit of a problem right off the gate. Oh, they're good. Try and do no reverse. That's not going to happen. There's no way I can't reverse that. Seems like my steering angle, I could probably get a touch more out of it. So let's side load this tire. Dude, the squish in these tires is insane. Now, I don't know if there's like traction compounds that you can do with this stuff. I imagine there is. Just like drag racing. A little bit of similarity between those. See that turning angle? I feel like I could get a tighter turning angle. Yeah, I don't know how to attack this one though. Let's see, we'll take a walk around. I feel like this little edge right here is probably the best way to get up this. And just side load that front. Oh, look at that squish. That's insane. I don't. Ah. Okay, that's close. Start back here. Get a little bit more head on. I think I messed this one up hard. Negative 1,000 points there. I don't know. Yeah, I think I could do it. I don't think it's gonna happen. But let's get on to this one. I don't think that one's possible. Maybe that's in the future. All of this completely fine. See if we can actually get up onto this one though. I don't know. As long as that left tire really hooks. Really hooks. I don't think it will. No, it won't. All right, next set of rocks. See how fast we can do this. I'm stuck. I don't think there's any way out of that. Might be able to like slowly crawl her down. Hey, I'm screwed. Yeah. A million bugs here. I think I can get up that though. Perfect. So let's get up this. Oh, okay. side load that tire. See, that's the part where I'm not 100% convinced it's tuned perfectly. Or it's me driving. Let's try and get up this rock a different way. Probably right there, actually. Oh, that one tire's bigger. As long as that one tire makes it over. There we go. I feel like it also has plenty of power, lots of maneuverability, controllability. That's even a word, controllability. Can I make it down here fine? See, it'll even hold on that. That's crazy. Crazy. Make it up this big one? Or can I make it through the little canyon gap? I feel like I'm just crushing the body there. I think I can. Now it's just all on the back tires. If the back tires can get up, it's fine. And they're doing it. That's crazy. Look at that. That thing's crazy. Back up this one. Yeah, that's definitely the point where I have to work on is the rear tire setup. The front tires I feel like I can load fine, but it's the rear tires that I want to be able to load. Let's see if I can just make a full descent. Now let's see which part of the body is going to hit, if it is. I can trim a little bit off of that, but other than that, like, pretty dialed in, from my perspective at least. We can make it up this big guy right here. I don't know if I can. It's pretty steep. I don't think so. No, that one's pretty steep for it. Or can I make this descent? I feel like that's crazy. It's still hanging on. Yeah, that is crazy. That's huge. Thing is so sick. Get it up this rock one more time, and then that'll be the video. This is really just to find out what it's doing. The first video with it. Let's get it into a cool position. Is that cool? Cool enough? I don't know. Ah! Well, let's walk it down then. Dude, that's almost 90 degrees. That's insane. I did it just fine. Maybe we'll try the canyon gap one more time, and then we'll end it out there. Oh, it's scraping the body. Try one more time for this canyon because this is cool. Load the back tires up. Oh, see the back tire loading. That seems to be my problem. It's also scraping hard on the body. Try one more time. It catches the body and then it's done. Damn. Well, we got it once at least, so that's pretty sick. But the car works great. I mean, it's for the money, it's fantastic. But let me know what you guys think. If you're into the competition crawling, because this is a competition chassis, it's a low center of gravity or a cheater. So let me know if you have tire suggestions, how I can get more traction to the rear tires off of that really steep climb, what kind of lights are really good, rock lights. I have a roof light, like a roof bar coming. I want to get the pods, I want to get a roof rack. So if you know a Jeep Gladiator roof rack with like a tent or an awning or the full rack that comes all the way, I want it. Wheel weights, whatever. Let me know what you guys think. Share it around with the crawler group. And yeah, this is going to be the winter tuning project, so stick around and yeah, subscribe for more, because a lot more is coming with this and the X-Max for winter. There will be snow soon. I just obviously have to get better at doing it. So thanks for watching, guys, and have a good night.